Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to learn about division by tens and hundreds. Our learning objective for today is we are dividing whole numbers by tens and hundreds. Let's see what tens and hundreds mean later on. Our S to S for today is the first one. We need to count the zeros at the end. Step 2, pair up the zeros and cancel out. I'll show this to you later on. Step 3, divide the number by the dividend. So what does a dividend do and what does it mean? Let's see. Let's just quickly recap our previous lesson on dividing whole numbers by 10 and 100. So let's just do this quickly. Number 1, 800 divided by 100. The steps are just the same for whole numbers, except that you're not dividing it with 1 anymore because now there are dividends with values. So step 1 is to count the zeros. So we have um, 2 zeros here for number 1. We have 2 zeros in 100 and we have 2 zeros in 800. Step 2 is to pair up the zero. So we have, I think it's better if I underline the zeros according to colors. So pair up the zeros, red with red, blue with blue. Next step is to cancel out the zeros. So when you already paired the zeros, you can cancel them out. So you can cancel red with red. And then if there's another pair, you can cancel them out, blue with blue. And then step 3, divide the number by 1. 8 divided by 1 gives us 8. Number 2, there are 3 zeros in 9,000 and 1 zero in 10. So you pair up the zero, red and red. And then we have blue. We don't have another blue here. And we have a green. Next, let's pair up the zero and then cancel them out. So red with red. Now you are left with 9, 0, 0 because you are not canceling the two zeros here. So what's left is 900 divided by 1. That gives us 9. So let's move on with our topic for today, which is dividing whole numbers by tens and hundreds. Example 1, 120 divided by 20. Step 1, count the zeros. We have 1 0 in 120 and we have 1 0 in 20. So that is step 1. Step 2, pair up the zeros and cancel out. So red with red, you cancel them out. So that is step 2. And step 3, divide the number by the dividend. So what is a dividend? A dividend is this number right here. This is what you call a dividend. A dividend is when you read out the numbers 120 divided by 20. So the word by and then followed by a number, that number refers to a dividend. So what's left is, after you cancel out the zero, so we have 12 divided by 2. 12 divided by 2 gives us 6. So the answer is 6. Example 2, 3,600 divided by 300. Step 1, count the zeros. We have red and red. It helps if you could use a different color highlighter or different color pencil or marker pens. So blue with blue. Count the zeros. Step 2, pair up the zeros and cancel out. So red with red. Cancel them out. Blue with blue. So what's left is 36 divided by 3. So 36 divided by 3, that gives us 12. The answer is 12. Example 3, 4,900 divided by 70. Step 1, count the zeros. So red with red, and then blue. There is no more 0 in 70, so you stop there. So that is step 1. Step 2, pair up the zeros and cancels out. Red with red, and we do not have another blue in 70, so you just leave it there. So what's left is 490, because this 0 is not cancelled out, divided by 7. Now you can do this in two ways. So the first one is you can do long division with this, or as simple as 49 divided by 7. 49 divided by 7 is 7. 7 times 7 is 49. 49 minus 49 is 0. 0 goes down. 0 divided by 7 is 0. 0 times 7 is 0. So the answer is 70. Or you can see this, you can do this just by seeing. So just take 49 divided by 7. So that is 7 already. And then you just bring the 0 down. Now it's time for you to try. Take a piece of paper with a pen or pencil, or your mini whiteboard with your marker pen. Try these two questions. Follow the S to S. You can use different color highlighter or color pencils. Let's just quickly recap our LO and S to S for today. Our LO for today is we are dividing whole numbers by tens and hundreds. Our S to S for today, the first one is we need to count the zeros, pair them up. It helps if you use color pens or color pencils or highlighters. Step 2, pair up the zeros and cancel out. Anything that is left, anything that is not canceled out, you bring it down. Step 3, divide the number by the dividend. Today's exercise is included in your home learning pack. It's on division by tens and hundreds. Please use pens and please show me your working. I need to see your working. Do not forget to write down the S to S on the paper. You can write it on top on the right hand corner. If you have any questions, if you have any problems, you can always contact me privately on my WhatsApp. That's all for today. Goodbye, everyone.